and welcome to 3B1C. I'm your host tonight, Coach Bobby's filling in for our very own Dylan Kendrick. He had a rough week this week with the snow and, looking out for you, buddy. Here's a little sound bit for you, and we appreciate everything you do for us on the show.
That's my name. That name again is Mr. Plow.
All right, buddy. So we're going to go and bring everyone in. So we have our undefeated Slam Chies coming in right now.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up? What's going on, man?
Good.
Our podcast dad is gone.
It is.
See what
man.
happens.
It's hard. It's hard doing this. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
You, Jill. I'll tell you.
Yeah, for real.
Now we have next our other co-host, the man, the myth, and not the legend, the man that goes down under. I miss Daddy. I miss him. Podcast Daddy, buddy. That we do. Also, shout out, happy birthday to you, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Thanks,
happy birthday,
Jim.
my man.
It's real good to be here.
No problem, Bob.
31.
All right, guys. So first off, we want to thank everyone that chimed in for the Super Bowl Survivor square grids. We want to thank Amy DeLong. We want to thank Dan McNaughton and also John Check for winning the Super Bowl grid. We appreciate you guys.
All real names.
All real names. And if you guys can send a picture tagging us in that, we definitely appreciate it. But for our first topic, guys, we're going to talk about Carson Wentz in the trade update. So I know it's big right now. We thought this week he was going to be gone. He's obviously still here. So we're going to see what you guys think. So Sam, what do you think, buddy?
There's a lot to unpack. The reports last week, we probably even talked about it, were that, the Eagles were basically waiting for the Super Bowl to be done to hit accept on a trade offer or whatever. But then slowly it started, fading away. And now with these rumors of Russell Wilson not being happy also throws a wrench into things. Deshaun Watson's technically available, even though the team doesn't want to give him up. There's other people that are available that are maybe a cheaper, safer option than Carson.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. There's a lot to unpack here. I don't know if we're going to get a lot of compensation for him,
Yeah, no, and I'm going to agree with you with that. It's just right now they're trying to push, obviously, for a couple first round picks. And
See what the Colts offered?
No, I didn't see
2 seconds and a third or fourth down the road, whatever that means. So it seems like right now they said they want a Stafford type deal, which was 2 first rounders. I feel like
right.
Even if it's not that, it's close to it, what they're projecting to get. And maybe teams are, you're playing poker. You're just holding your hand. You're just waiting for someone to cave. But the Russell Wilson thing, Sam, does add another wrench. Like there's other options, but cheaper than Russell Wilson, but he's still cheaper than Deshaun, but he's still expensive.
Well, Carson's in this weird spot with them because, like you said, you can say the tiers are Deshaun and Russell Wilson. You know what I mean? Like Deshaun, you may put a little higher based on the age, whatever.
Yeah.
But they're like on their own tier, and then Carson's sort of in the middle, and then there's like the other guys who might be available, like Derek Carr, who is just a better Alex Smith, basically. Like I could see Derek Carr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's an option for a lot of teams, stuff like that, if he happens to be available. So yeah, Carson's in this weird spot where it's like, I don't know if a GM wants to take a risk, you know what I mean? Because like if they, invest a lot in him as far as draft picks and, contract, whatever those details are, and it doesn't really work out, it's tough. It's a job killer. Is what it is. So it's just he's in a weird space.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, like, we're handcuffed right now because they know we have Hurts, and if we, try to have this competition down the road, we're not gonna get anything for him anyway. So they're just trying to get. I think obviously before the draft pick, you're gonna see a lot of teams coming out. I just don't know when they're gonna pull that trigger. It's kind of hard to say right now, but I think he's definitely gone before the draft.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? I've been of the opinion, and I'm still of the opinion, hold until you get the offer, because things are going to happen. We swapped Sam Bradford for a first when Teddy Bridgewater went down. Things can happen. Yeah, things can happen. And you know what? Having 2 quarterbacks that can start is better than, than not having any. So yeah, exactly. So I'd rather hold And until somebody panics, maybe they don't get the quarterback they want in the draft. Maybe a quarterback goes down.
Mhm.
Anything can happen, and there's going to be so many teams. I mean, there's so many quarterbacks that are trying to leave and stuff like that. So there are going to be teams that are going to need it, and I don't see an issue with just holding on until you get an offer that you're happy with.
I'll say this though: the team that would panic the most if they drafted or traded for someone else and they got hurt, Colts. The Colts would pull the trigger immediately.
Yeah, because they're a team that's in position to win.
They're a good team.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're a very good team. I mean, they're a quarterback away from really doing some damage, so they are going to pull the trigger, especially, like a draft comes and goes. They're not able to trade. If they were interested in any of these rookie guys, they're not able to.
Yeah, Andy
Guess
Dalton.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to have to,
Andy Dalton.
somebody's going to have to try to take Wentz,
Yeah, very true. Well, all right, guys. Well, we are on our next topic. We're going to go to the Super Bowl recap. Obviously, not the game that we were all expecting.
Yeah.
With, Kansas City having no touchdowns right now. Let's see. It says that
Stunk.
that the Super Bowl, Tom Brady wins his 7th Super Bowl and his 5th MVP in the Super Bowl. They cruise to a 31-9 win against the Chiefs, and Tom Brady goes 21 for 29 with 209 yards passing with 3 touchdowns. Fournette 16 carries for 89 yards with 1 touchdown. Gronkowski 6 catches for 67 yards with 2 touchdowns. And Mahomes goes 26 for 49 and 270 passing yards with 2 interceptions. Guys, that is it was a hard game to watch. Obviously, we expected a high score. Yeah, we expected high scoring. We didn't get that, but obviously Tom Brady, got to give kudos to him and a little pat on the back. He did it. And,
I wore the jersey.
I can't. I had to give you credit, Sean. I have to give you some credit. And I hate doing that.
That's not
But it
me.
wasn't a Tampa Bay jersey, though.
It wasn't.
No.
So I was like, I
Yeah.
wore this against the Eagles, and I was like, maybe it's bad luck, but it bounced out.
Yeah. So, what do you guys take from the Super Bowl? Obviously, like I said, we didn't think it was the best, but just seeing what you guys think.
It was obviously good for the Bucks all around, but really just, seemed like the 2 tackles were out, which sucks. There's 2 key pieces of the line, both the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to blocking. It seemed like Andy Reid didn't really do too much in terms of trying to switch it up to account for that. And I mean, Pat Mahomes is running for his life. They have memes. There's TikTok videos about making fun of it.
Yeah.
And, there were some drop passes. He did try to do the best he could, and there were some big key, not just touchdown. Like Kelsey dropped a big 3rd down, and it sucks. It's what happens, but yeah, I mean, they just weren't. I don't know. The line was just not ready.
Well, did you see Mahomes running his stat? They did like a stat.
Oh, he ran 400 some yards. Technically,
That wasn't a Mahomes loss. You know what I mean? That
No.
line couldn't do anything. And I forget who it was to, but there was that one crazy throw that went into the corner of the end zone. I forget who it was to.
hit Darrell Williams, I think, in the face.
Okay, maybe that's what it was.
Falling down.
No, he jumped up. There's people around him, but it just went.
Well, that was the one he was on the
closed too
line,
late.
right?
Yeah, that was the one I think he's on the line. But there was
Yeah.
a receiver. I don't know. There was the craziest throw that if the receiver caught it, it would have been the best Super Bowl catch ever. It would have beaten the helmet catch of David
Yep.
Tyree. It was like insane. I don't think it was the one where Mahomes
he
went like
falling? He was
He was
horizontal.
falling, but he was going to the sides, and he couldn't get underneath his hands. It was like he was trying to catch it like that, and if he turned his hands just a little bit, he would.
Yeah, it was super close, and it would have been the best throw and catch of any Super Bowl ever. It was so insane. But yeah, I mean, Mahomes was hurt. The line was hurt. It sucked. I mean, it was a great matchup on
Yeah.
paper. It was disappointing. But yeah, and Andy Reid, that we know that's his weakness. He really has a tough time adjusting. He can't.
Do you think it
Once he
cost him?
starts not be able to run,
Do you think it cost his team the Super Bowl?
not adjusting.
Yeah, not adjusting in his play calling.
I mean, you could see. I mean, yeah. I mean, the fact that he wasn't trying to. I mean, they went running back 1st round, and they barely got him involved. I mean, like short
Yeah.
passes and stuff. I mean, they were trying to do too much, and yeah, I think so. I mean, it definitely didn't help them that he didn't
You
change
got
it
running
up.
back and tight ends block occasionally just to offer the throw.
Right.
I mean, when you have a bad offensive line, that's what you have to do. You have to change it up. You have to do, I mean, short passes and stuff like that, and not have Mahomes, who had an issue with turf toe, trying to run around. And I didn't even realize that stat where he ran for 400 yards or whatever.
Yeah,
It's
it was crazy.
There was an image that showed Brady versus him, and of course, it looked like a coloring book of a child.
Yeah.
Mahomes, and Brady was just like a little.
yeah,
scribble.
barely moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, guys. So we're gonna go on to the next thing. So obviously the halftime show, it's a good or bad situation. I thought, the weekend, coming back from surgery like that, it was okay. It wasn't the best thing. You know, I like the Who and, you know, rock and roll, but obviously if he spent $7 million on his own Super Bowl halftime show, you got to give him some kind of credit. But what do you guys think from that?
I'm a big Weekend fan. All right? Like, you know, you got a good voice. You already got me halfway there, but just I think the visuals. I'm not saying they're the worst, but I just think the filming of it with the camera angles, and it was like watching. What was the movie with the damn J.J. Abrams, the monster?
Cloverfield.
Something
Yes.
like that. I mean, it wasn't like that, but it was his hat for a couple seconds here went from normal to that, and I'm like, I don't know. I was just caught off guard. I was just like, wait, why is it? I don't know. I'm trying to find him.
Kind of all over the place.
Yeah, but I still like the music.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely a talented guy. I don't, it's truthfully, guys, I don't really remember too many halftime shows. Like, I don't really
Yeah.
remember a lot of moments. You can remember the Janet Jackson moment for sure. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, obviously.
But even the only thing I can really think of, it's not even the Super Bowl halftime. I think it was Thanksgiving when Creed was at the Dallas Stadium and like the dude was just like flying around. You know what I mean? They're singing higher.
Yeah.
Like that's the best moment to me of all time of a halftime performance. I realize it's not the Super Bowl, but yeah, I don't know. There's nothing that's ever too memorable for me. So it's like, I don't know, whatever. I mean, I know these guys always pay for their. I think it's just silly.
Yeah.
$7 million. Ooh,
Yeah, they always pay
Just
for
for
their own
exposure.
too. Yeah,
for
I mean,
exposure,
just
yeah,
to
like-
just to have, yeah. I don't know. I think
It's
they should just
easy to
have,
tell.
you know, a middle school marching band do it. You know, I really,
You'd be okay with it.
yeah, I could really give a shit.
Yeah.
I prefer like an adult marching band of women. and
Women
just-
adult marching
yeah,
band.
Yeah. like,
Okay, I
just-
don't know if that exists.
Maybe you can create it.
Then they
Sean.
get one specifically for the Super Bowl halftime show.
Okay, I mean, start a petition.
I like it.
I will.
All
I
right.
will do right now.
So let's go on to the next thing. Since our Cowboys fans right here, Dak got left out of the hype video for the Cowboys. Obviously, that's a big move by Jerry not throwing him in, and I know they're in contract talks right now. What do you think,
Well,
Sean?
To be honest, Jim, I'm not really I don't really care too much because why would I want a guy with a bum ankle in my hype video? You put him in the laying on his
Oh.
couch, like give him a thumbs up, no, I don't know.
Are you anti-Dak now? Are you trying
No,
to protect your
no.
heart?
You
Yeah.
want Russell now?
No, to me, whatever happens.
Yeah.
I'm more a team fan than a player fan. So, if he's gone, he's gone. But ultimately, it's just a hype video. I mean, I know there's going to be some drama, but I don't think it means too much. He's not signed yet. So, really.
I mean, that's to protect themselves. Really, they don't want to fucking throw him in there and like,
Is that a hype video? He's not even
yeah,
in
and
it.
then not even want to sign him. Yeah.
What do you think, Sam?
I mean, there's a, I think, like I said, I think it is just like to protect their interests. You know what I mean? Like, that's probably the correct move, even if you want to re-sign him or not. Just don't include him, and because you don't know if he's going to be there or not.
Right.
Dude, I mean, I don't really know what their cap situation is, but there is a reality where Russell Wilson is there.
Yeah, and I see Jerry trying to get him. That's
And
the
I
thing.
wouldn't be
For sure.
upset. I don't know how I'd feel, but I would not be mad.
Russell Wilson and JJ Watt, I could see it
Oh,
happening for
geez.
sure.
Oh.
That'd be crazy.
think-
Actually, the next topic is
Agreed.
JJ Watt he got released today.
Mhm.
So we're like, obviously that's a huge thing for him, obviously, to get to another team. He deserves it. He doesn't need to be on the Texans anymore. And where do you guys think he's gonna end up?
I can see the easy choice just because of what it is. The Steelers playing with his brother.
His brother.
He's in the prime, like maybe wants to just push for a ring. The team did make the playoffs last year, so it'd be a helpful addition. He'd probably play on the cheap too, just to play with his brother. But the Packers are gonna, I think, lose Preston Smith, a little older guy, but younger than JJ Watt. Still good pass rusher. They need someone like that. Or hey, look, if he's willing to take a pay cut, I'll take him in Dallas, baby. he said he wants to stay in Dallas. He wants to stay in Dallas.
Yeah, in Texas. Yeah, I mean, there's so many scenarios like with him. I don't think he's going for the money. He wants to win. So
He already got
Yeah.
one.
yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are going to be taking this Tampa Bay route. I think I saw a stat that was like all the people that scored in Tampa Bay were not on the team last year. So that might be more of a popular trend.
Antonio
Like
Brown,
Gronk, Antonio Brown, Leonard Fournette, as all the guys they brought in. So it's like you have the good foundation. You just kind of bring in these little pieces and stuff. So yeah, I mean, it could be Green Bay's from Wisconsin, like you said, T.J. Watt, the tie there to
Yeah.
Steelers. I don't know. I mean, he's not going to take the highest contract and go on a shit team. He's going to try to win a Super Bowl. So
Yeah, he's trying to win. I think obviously he knows he
Okay.
supported the Texans and he did all he could do. And
Yep.
it's not their fault either. It's just their team blew up, and obviously he's trying to win. He's getting older. He's not getting any younger. So
Yep.
he's gonna, like I said, I think the Tampa Bay route would be interesting to see. But like Sean was saying, I think the Steelers are a good choice, and he has his brother there just kind of recruiting him already.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
we'll see.
He showed the Rock gif. He's doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Maybe-
So we're gonna move on to facts or fiction. But first, we're gonna bring in our one of our hosts, or not our host, our celebrity co-person, I guess today. It's Zach Cunningham. He is he works for the Lightning down in Tampa Bay, and he was there during the Super Bowl this past weekend, and he was there for the parade. So let me get him in here. He's gonna be joining us now, so we can do a little facts and fiction with Zach. Hey, what's up, Zach? How's it going, buddy?
Yo.
What's up?
Not so much,
going on,
man.
man?
How's it been, buddy?
Not bad. It's been a while.
Dude, it's been too
Yeah.
long, man. It's been too long. But yeah, welcome to 3B1C. It's our little podcast we do up here with the birds and our buddies, a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's unfortunate.
Oh, trust me, we know. Our whole life, man.
I'm scarred.
It's all good.
But yeah, buddy. How was down in Tampa for the Super Bowl this past weekend? How's everything? How was everything?
Dude, so Tampa's on fire right now. So I moved to Tampa a year ago. I was in Orlando for 4 years, started working for the Lightning, and ever since I moved here, all the teams have been good. So I don't know if it's my luck. I mean, I brought COVID with us too, so I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. But no, last weekend was crazy. I mean, with the Lightning, the Rays, the Tampa Bay Rowdies, I think it's like USL soccer. I mean, all four teams have just been crazy good this year.
Yeah.
Last weekend, it was nuts downtown. You know, walking out of Amalie on Friday, like I couldn't move, which is, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing during a COVID time, but you know, Tampa's basically said COVID doesn't exist, especially last weekend. And it was nuts. And it was nice that the Bucks won.
Yeah, especially you guys got Tom Brady down there now living the life. We obviously watched the parade on the boats, which was crazy to see him throwing that.
Threw the trophy.
Yeah, he threw the trophy
Insane.
from a boat to boat. So that's
Absolutely
impressive.
insane. Yeah.
Big time player.
Dude, and
Big time
he
players.
could not handle his liquor on the
Oh,
boat.
no.
It's a little different.
He's out
It's
there on
it's
the
different
field.
drinking in the heat. I mean, it hit him
Yeah.
really quick.
Him being
Yeah.
carried out like by that dude, like
Yeah.
walking. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
On girls' night. They're gonna be trash.
Did you see
Oh,
his
yeah.
yacht though? Like the boat that he was on was actually his own yacht.
Was it?
He
Okay.
purchased it like he bought it like 2 months ago. It's gorgeous.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But you're gonna be right back. All
Although
right,
it's been crazy down here.
it's been crazy down here. Oh yeah, and then you said that you're with the Lightning. How's that working out, buddy?
Yep. Lightning's been great. Stanley Cup champs. I had to
Stanley
rock the
Cup.
shirt.
Yeah.
Luckily, I get a ring as well. So we're getting
Oh,
Stanley
that's
Cup
awesome.
rings here, hopefully by the end of the month. Yeah, I'm sales manager for the team.
Okay.
Boys are hot so far this year, 9-2-1 now after a loss last night to the Panthers. But luckily, Florida again is open. So me and the wife are actually trekking over to Sunrise, so Fort Lauderdale, actually tomorrow morning to go watch the boys play the Panthers tomorrow
that's
night.
awesome.
So nice little road trip to watch some hockey.
So you guys have fans down there right now?
Yeah, so the Florida Panthers have fans, the Bucks had fans. Our organization, led by our owner, Mr. Vinnick, has, you know, we have a temporary pause for fans. There was a spike in cases in Tampa, so actually starting Monday, we have a limited number of fans coming into Amalie Arena, and
Okay.
hopefully the hope is by March 13th. I think the 12th and the Raptors are play to have 23% capacity. So our
That's
original
awesome.
game plan was to have fans in the building. We actually had an event, we sold tickets, and then 2 days before opening night, our organization decided to pause fans. So, but outside of us, every other team in Florida right now has some fans. The Magic, the Solar Bears, I know the Jaguars did, the Dolphins, the Heat. So
yeah, we saw the
each
Heat
team
with
has,
the,
like, small
the
capacity.
dogs. They had the COVID dog sniffing people. So we were talking about that like 2 weeks ago, which kind of, I didn't think that could happen, but next thing you know, we have COVID dogs. So
anything can happen in Florida, apparently.
man, I got to get down there.
I know.
But Zach, yeah, we're gonna do our one buddy left. We're gonna do fact versus fiction. So if you think it's fact, you can just. So the first topic is like Tom Brady will finish the Super Bowl with 8 Super Bowls in his whole career. So it's either fact or fiction, whatever you think about it. So we'll go around the table. So we'll start with you, Zach. Tom Brady will finish with 8 Super Bowls at the end of his career. What do you think? Fact or
It's a
fiction?
fact.
And
100%. Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately for the city, but the Bucks are going to go back to back. He's definitely going to bring them back next year and get another Super Bowl. The team's too good.
Yeah. What about you, Sam? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, as long as they keep a lot of those people, like I know Bruce Arians was hammered to that parade, just saying like, everyone's like staying put. You know what I mean? He's like, we're not getting rid of anybody. So yeah, I mean, as long as they can keep them, they definitely have a good shot for sure.
What about you, Sean?
I got 1 word, 2 syllables. 3-peat.
Three?
I'm calling-
Three-peat?
Right now.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Three-peat?
Father Time's being beaten for the first time ever.
Jeez.
Keep going.
It's a bold move, Cotton.
No. Yeah, all right, thanks.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I definitely see him at least have one more. If he can play like he's been playing, he's a game manager. He definitely can get 1 or 2 more. So, yeah, I think fact for sure. So let's go on to the next one, guys. Will Andy Reid win 1 more Super Bowl before he retires? Let's go with Sam first.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he didn't have a healthy Mahomes, a healthy team, so that's another thing, like, because he'll rematch next year, you know what I mean, of this. So, yeah, for sure. I could see him winning another one, as long as he has Mahomes, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. What about you, Zach?
No, I agree. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is, as they call the baby goat. I mean, the Chiefs have a great team. Their offensive line was trash during the Super Bowl. They were hurt. So if they had a healthy O-line, I think the Chiefs potentially beat the Bucks. So, yeah, as long as Andy Reid, they keep him in KC, he'll get another Super Bowl.
Okay. All right. And what about you, Sean?
I agree with what was said.
Agree with Very short and sweet. I like it. Yeah, and I'm gonna go with that as well. I mean, he's knowledgeable. He knows the game. He's his play calling last Super Bowl. Obviously, they didn't get a touchdown, so I think he changed it up. They gotta get healthy to the line, like everyone was saying, and then go from there. All right. So next question: can Tampa Bay repeat? Obviously, we talked about this before. So let's go with Sean. You first.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, I
Yep.
mean, Breeze. I love Breeze, but he's done, man. His arm is almost almost borderline
Tampa
noodle
Bay.
arm. What? No, I'm saying like the people he's got.
Oh,
together.
to
I'm
be-
saying, like,
yeah.
Breeze is gone. Rodgers is still there. The NFC seems easier than the AFC right now to me. Not by a lot, but I mean,
Yeah.
like the Bills, the Chiefs, like
Yeah,
the
the-
Titans,
Yeah.
defensive, like teams. Well, the Titans are. I'm drunk. I just feel like like the younger, more like up and coming teams are in the AFC, and the NFC is just aging.
Yep.
Now, and that's not a problem, but it could eventually bite them in the ass. So
Yeah.
I think the Bucks will go back.
Yep. All right. What about you, Zach?
So I'm going to say both teams in Tampa are going to repeat, the
Yeah.
Lightning and the Bucks. So, I mean, my heart goes with the Eagles. I would love to see the Eagles, go to the Super Bowl next year. They have a ways to go there. But yeah, the Bucks are too good. If they get some key weapons back, they could potentially get JJ Watt, Beckham, like maybe going to the Bucks to go play with Brady. So hey, as long as Brady's arms there, he's good. So definitely there. And talking about in the NHL, we have a great team in Tampa. We get Kucherov back in the playoffs. If we get there, knock on wood, we'll repeat as well.
All right. What about you, Sam?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he could, same thing with the Chiefs. Like, yeah, for sure he could repeat.
Yeah, and I'm definitely going to say they could definitely repeat. And like they have the wide receiver core.
Yeah.
They have
Even if they lose Chris Godwin, retain Antonio Brown and Scotty Miller, my boy.
And I even know he's not a huge difference maker, but like Adrian Peterson's already begging to get onto the team. Like there's gonna be people like just wanting to flock to that team. You know
I
what I
would
mean? Like
love to
just
see him play for the Bucks.
yeah, why not? I mean, he's not bad. He can produce. You know what I mean? So if they get enough of those guys who want to come in on team friendly deals for sure.
Now, this isn't a question on, but do you think Tom Brady will coach one day? Just came in my head right now. Do you think he'll coach one day?
He's gonna raise his kids.
Yeah,
And then he's gonna coach.
he's gonna coach.
Yeah. He hasn't kissed them enough.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Like that's the thing, man. That's like once you retire, when you're doing that for he's been doing it for 30 years. If you take into high school consideration, like I don't know how you get that competitive energy out. So a coach or maybe an executive of some kind, what I mean, somewhere down the line. Yeah, something like that. I mean, some capacity. I'm sure he's going to still remain involved.
Yeah. What about you, Zach?
That's what I was going to say. I can see him getting in the front office. I know he just purchased a home in the Tampa Bay area, so I can see him after him once he retires eventually. Like who knows? He could play until he's 60. But he may become like a GM or a scout for the Bucks or something like that.
Okay. All right. So then let's go. Can the Eagles make the playoffs next year? Fact or fiction? Let's go. We'll go with Sam first because I'm going with Laughing Boy right here. Let's go with Sam.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck you, Sean. Absolutely, they're gonna make the playoffs. I don't like your attitude, dude. I was gonna come in like, yeah, we don't know, but I don't know why you're laughing so hard. This division's weak. We don't know what this new Eagles is gonna look like. So yeah, why not, man? Who knows?
All right. What about Zach?
100%. I mean, they were close this year. We won like 4 games this year. The NFC East is terrible. The Cowboys aren't getting any better. The Giants, the Washington football team.
Eagles are
Yeah,
good.
I mean, like, it's the NFC East. I mean, it was the garbage, the dumpster fire division this year. So, I mean, hey, we win 7 games, we can make the playoffs.
Yeah, you're right.
Go ahead, Sean.
I mean, I don't think any team wins 10 games.
No.
No.
I'd say 9 is like heaven. Yeah, I mean, somehow let's just say I'll say the one trump card here. Although I love getting Dak back, we've got an Andy Dalton. We have to draft defensively, and if we don't hit on any of those, then we're screwed. Or I guess a good chunk of them. But if Washington gets a QB, somehow one of these QBs that have been wanting to leave, Wilson, I don't care how, whoever, they get a solid QB. I think they have the weapons to at least be the best in the division. I'm not saying by far. The defense is there. I mean, we saw last year, they made the playoffs. I'm saying if they had a QB that can throw to McLaurin, Cam Sims, they have solid, like,
decent tight end, a running back.
I don't know about the line. I don't know. But if they get a solid QB, I think they would be the favored. And I hate saying it because they don't have a name. But,
Let's see. I think the Eagles make a playoff run because I think they're saying too that they're going to try and expand the playoffs next year. So that gives everyone.
I thought they already did it the past year.
They're going to do it. I think they're trying to do 8 teams.
Another 8.
Yeah.
All right, then you guys will make it. Yeah, man. You guys are right.
Yeah, we got a shot. Never know once you get. I think we'll make it. Just depends on this head coaching. See what he does with this team. We'll see what he can do. All right, and then next we got is Foles back in Philadelphia? Fact or fiction? Let's go with the laughing cowboy
I
face.
want him
Sean.
back in Philly. I want his overrated ass back in Philly. But no, my luck. Me saying this right now. He's gonna go on a Super Bowl run.
Oh,
He'll win another Super Bowl.
you know what's going to happen. Hurts will get hurt in the middle of the season, and Foles will bring us to the playoffs.
Look, I don't care if you guys make. I mean, you don't let us lose. I only won the Super Bowl. I don't care what you do. I mean, I don't know. If Hurts gets hurt, then yeah, I guess having Foles there wouldn't be so bad. He's a great backup. He's an amazing backup.
Done his whole life. What about you, Zach? Fact or fiction?
So at the beginning of the week, I would have said fact because there's the whole trade of, Wentz going to Chicago. Now it's kind of went off into the sunset. So I honestly think it's going to be a fiction. I think Wentz is going to go to Indy, and we'll have to sign a backup.
Yeah. What about you, Sam?
I mean, we know that the Bears are in the conversation. So if they're the ones who win the trade, for sure, because I'm sure Foles is absolutely going to be a part of that trade. But you know what? I said it like 2 months ago, and I'm going to remain with it, man. Denver. They're the dark horse team. I think I called that, and I really think that could happen for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If whoever gives us the most offers, hopefully we can get a first round for them. I don't think it's going to happen, but we'll see.
Yeah.
All right, and then our last question is: does Watt go to Green Bay? Do you guys think Watt can end up in Green Bay if obviously Aaron Rodgers stays?
It's up there just because they need to replace a need. I said I'm going to sign Preston Smith back. Watt is to me a sexier name, capital S on the free agent board. So I feel like he can replace the production that he had, and maybe take a pay cut because he's old and falling apart. So,
all right, what about you, Sam?
Yeah, I mean, if Rodgers is there and Watt's from there, I think, right? He's from Wisconsin. I mean, that seems like right now on paper a pretty good fit. He just needs a Super Bowl caliber team.
Yeah, he's looking for a playoff team. What about you, Zach?
I think he's going to go to Pittsburgh and play with his brother.
Yeah,
that would be
Good
awesome.
option, too.
I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already recruited hard for him too. So
Or the Cowboys.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that. All right, guys. So we're gonna go on our trivia game. I'm trying to find. Dill sent me this thing.
Replacement host, eh?
Hey, you know what? It's hard job. I'll give Dylan the credit, man. He does a lot for us. But we'll just get into it. All right. So yeah, I can't find.
We don't need a theme song.
Yeah, we don't need a theme song for today.
We are the theme
All right, so we're gonna go. It's trivia with the Slam Shy, Zach. So you have 2 minutes to answer 5 questions. There are some multiple choice questions on here. We're gonna ask Sam. Sam, you go to the corner like we usually do.
Kid.
Corner kid.
Yeah.
He goes to his corner, and then we'll
Guns.
bring him in after you're done your first guesses
Play
of
with your
trivia. Yeah, go play your cat.
cat.
So let's go with first. All right. So Zach, question number 1. Which team features a helmet logo on only one side of their helmet in the NFL?
I believe it's the Steelers.
I believe that's correct.
That is
I
correct.
Wow.
All right. So you are 1 for 1. Oh, yeah. And the Slam Chies, out of the 12 weeks we've been playing, he is 12-0. And Sean had to fill in 1 week, so he is 1-0. So
Mhm.
knows his knowledge. So that's a very good start, Zach. All right. So let's go to number 2. Who is the youngest player in NBA history to record 3 triple doubles? This is a multiple choice. So we have A, Michael Jordan, B, Lucas Donica, I think that's the name.
Luca.
Luca, yeah. C, LeBron James, or D, Magic Johnson.
I believe it's Luca.
Let me see if you are right. That is correct.
Mhm.
2 for 2.
Nice.
All right. So Sam's not looking good tonight.
He doesn't know yet, but he was.
He should. So which team has appeared in the Winter Classic 4 times, more than any other? So we have A, the Blackhawks, B, Boston, C, Detroit, or D, Washington.
Jeez, I should know this question too.
You want me to repeat the
No, I know the answer. I'm trying let's go with the Caps, Washington.
Let's see if you are right. So I'll do the answers at the end.
It's fine.
Yeah. So this MLB pitcher played 23 years, and he was 355 and 227. And he faced 20,421 batters in his career. Only 133 of them saw a 3-0 count. Who is this pitcher?
It's a heavy.
No
question.
multiple choice.
Jesus.
So I'll read it again.
Jeez.
This MLB pitcher played 23 years. He was 355 and 227. He faced 20,421 batters in his career, and only 133 of them saw 3-0 pitches. Who is this pitcher?
Definitely getting this one wrong, but I'm just gonna throw out Mike Mussina. I don't know.
Ooh, that is a good guess. People don't know Mike Mussina. Do you know who he is?
No,
Yeah.
I know Randy
Yeah, you don't even know who-
Johnson.
Yeah, yeah.
I know the stash.
You didn't. Bird killer.
Dude, I'm more disappointed I got the Winter Classic question wrong. So
I was actually very shocked you got that one wrong.
yeah.
That's your thing.
I
All right,
know.
so this is our last. You should get this one right. Hopefully, this is our last question. This is just an anonymous. It could be anything. So, number 5. What bird can swim but can't fly?
Penguin.
That's correct. All right, so you are
Oh.
3 for
Nice.
5. That's pretty good. All right, Sam. All right, corner kid is
Back.
out of the corner. All right, so Zach Cunningham went 3 for 5 tonight. He did pretty good.
Damn.
For trying to be the Slam Chies, it's probably the most we've had, I think.
3 is, I think, the peak.
Three's a peak. So
With
that,
me, it's different, but the same. I went 12 questions.
yeah, Zach.
I went overtime.
Sean went into overtime with 12 questions.
I was sweating.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was sweating bullets.
I was very shocked. Give you some credit,
Thank
Cowboy
you.
fan.
That baseball knowledge came out of nowhere.
It did. All right, so Sam, number 1. So which team features a helmet logo on only one side of their helmet
NFL.
in the NFL?
Yeah, right. Good question. One side of their helmet.
10 seconds.
Is it the Packers? I don't know.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh yeah. Okay. Nice.
I don't wear
Alright.
helmets too much.
Yeah,
Uh,
usually more if they're playing it.
yeah.
All right. So number 2, who is the youngest NBA player in history to record 3 triple doubles? It's multiple choice. So you have A, Michael Jordan, B, Luka Doncic, C, LeBron James, or D, Magic Johnson.
I think it was Luca.
That is correct. You got
He's
Luka.
amazing. I don't watch basketball, but I know he's good.
All right, so you are 1 for 2 right now. Let's go on to the next question. So which team has appeared in the Winter Classic 4 times? And it's more than any other. So this is multiple choice, Sam. So it's A, the Blackhawks, B, Boston, C, Detroit, or D, Washington.
I don't really know this one. Let me guess Boston.
Let me see if you are right. Oh, no. Where'd it go? Oh, no, wait. I think it's Boston, right?
I'm confused. Am I right or wrong?
You're wrong. Okay. Oh, my bad. I hit the wrong one. It was the Blackhawks. The Black.
Okay.
So you are 1 for 3 right now, if I'm correct, right, Sean?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So this MLB pitcher, all right, this is not a multiple choice. So this MLB pitcher played 23 years. He was 355 and 227 and faced 20,421 batters in his career. Only 133 of them saw a 3-0 count. Who is this pitcher? So, yeah, I'll read again. This
Okay.
MLB pitcher played 23 years. He was 355 and 227 and faced 20,421 batters in his career. Only 133 of them saw a 3-0 count. Who is this pitcher?
Oh man, I feel like I'm going to take my first loss here, boys. I'm really not sure. Pitcher's rough here. It's probably a horrible guess. I'll just guess CC Sabathia.
No, it was Greg Maddux, guys. Greg Maddux.
Maddox.
One of
Okay.
the best pitchers, played for Atlanta.
No, does that mean?
Yeah, this. Well, let's just
No.
Yeah.
this last question, but we'll let them finish it out. Let's see if you can at least get 2 right.
Yeah.
What bird can swim but can't fly?
This is the last question.
what bird can swim but can't fly?
What bird? Yeah, can
Handicap.
swim
Handicap.
but can't fly.
Penguin.
And that is.
At least I got 2 of them.
All right, Zach. So yes, since you won and beat the Slam Shies,
Nice.
we will be sending you a $10 Amazon gift card. You are a first winner.
Nice.
Wait, I'm still undefeated.
I mean, I live in it's Champa Bay, so you know you can't beat
yeah.
any of us
It's
down
Tampa
here.
Bay right now. Can't go wrong.
Wait, you say Champa Bay?
Yeah, it's
I
just,
like
Yeah,
that.
that's what they call it, man.
they just don't lose, man. They just don't lose.
Yeah.
But all right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up, guys. So I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks for being in my house.
I'm in your house, and this
Yeah.
great connection this time.
You're ever so
Great connection. But yeah, I want to thank you, Zach, for hopping on. Obviously, we appreciate you.
Yeah, no worries.
The Tampa Bay was doing down there. We'll probably have you on again, maybe for a little bit of hockey down the road. But
100%, I'm in.
yeah, but first time beating a Slam Shot. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah, congrats.
Texting me back.
Dude, thank you.
All right, guys. So we're gonna get going, and then we'll be back on next week. If you want to hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, Sam's favorite MySpace.
Zanga.
Oh.
Zanga.
Top 8.
Is that still around? Is MySpace still around?
It is. It is.
It's
That's
sort of.
awesome.
Barely. It's holding on.
that was big when you were in high school. That's
Yeah.
wild.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back,
for
baby.
fine stuff.
Yeah, and Twitter, guys. So again, thank you guys for being on, and we'll see you all next week. Later, guys.
Cash money.